welcome to... Tuesday night. Basketball on 2K Sports. An old school feel to this one, Clark. Two excellent centers will be going at it.
Feels like we may be going back the first 65 or 70 years of the NBA, BA. I mean, we've become a three-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, you'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's Butler in at the three. Now here's Butler. Martin outside. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Batum. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Embiid. Batum outside. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Butler against Batum. And it's Butler with the jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, BA. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Adebayo, a screen on Embiid. Pass to Adebayo. And it's off from three-point range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Embiid. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Embiid's got 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
And Philadelphia has possession after the basket by Miami.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hero. Martin, left side. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Lowry against Maxey. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sixers ball.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the inside. Melton outside. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Embiid from outside the arc. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 9.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Deflected. Pass to Harris. The kick out to Maxey. Back to Harris. And the layup falls.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Butler to the paint. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Butler draws the attention, then kicks to a teammate. Perfection.
Embiid, a screen on Lowry. Maxey, a good look. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. Lowry outside. Five on the clock. Pass to Adebayo. Batum pulls it in. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And Embiid throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Harris, a screen on Martin. Embiid passes to Harris. Here's the three. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 assists now tonight.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Maxey, that's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
They've got Paul Reed, Kelly Oubre out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other. The connection between the stars is what's going to help them reach their peak. Brian?
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks. Outside Richardson, pass to Jaquez. And here's Bryant. The three is up. Philadelphia grabs the miss. You know, when we look at a player like Thomas Bryant, a very serviceable and confident big man, Clark.
You know, I like that he plays to his strengths, B.A. Doesn't really rush anything on offense, doesn't try to do things he can't do, and he certainly isn't afraid to get physical on the glass.
Back to Morris. The three ball. And Bryant pulls it down. Difficult situation for Miami. Jaquez, the pass to Bryant. Oubre against Robinson. Oubre on the wing. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Jaquez. On target from range. Jaquez has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Robinson against Martin. Shot from the low post is good. And the 76ers lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Jaquez, that's good. Jaquez has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Out to Beverly. Plenty of space. Miami grabs the miss. Up top, Bryant. To the wing on the left. Jaquez. And again, Miami with a triple.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Oubre, a screen on Robinson. Pass to Reed. Fires from deep. And Bryant pulls it down.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Now here's Oubre. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter, and they say small ball is on the rise. But you look at the MVPs of late, Clark, a lot of superstar bigs.
Yeah, that's a great point, B.A. I mean, Embiid, Jokic, Giannis. I mean, with the floor spaced, I think it's freed up everybody that has ball skills to be able to make plays. And a lot of these guys are north of 7 feet that are doing it. Whether it's off the dribble or pass and catch or knocking down mid-range and long-range shots, I think it's added to the versatility of stars in the game, the different positions where you can start from because of how the game is played now.
Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it, and the 76ers going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 14. There's a screen by Love. Here's Jaquez. Sinks the tray. Jaquez has got 11 points.
Well, he's just showing off right now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down either.
And Maxey, here we go. Embiid against Bryant. The shake. Oh! Embiid packs it down.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Now here's Melton. Driving in. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Embiid passes to Melton. Back to Embiid. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. 11-point game to the middle. Here's Lowry. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Batum. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Maxey attacking, and he banks in the layup. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey quick on the drive.
Butler taking his time here. On the attack, JB.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Embiid, good.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Batum against Butler. Adebayo is screen on Batum. Pass to Martin. Back to Butler. This one for three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. For three, Maxey. And the 76ers another three.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. Melton passes to Harris. Back to Melton. Fires for three. And Hero grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Well, Clark, it's nice to have a guard like the Anthony Melton, who takes care of business on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I love that about him. Old school two-way guard, BA. Because he can make shots, he can make plays, but he also can defend. And he does it all with the level of professionalism and focus that you like to see.
And here's Harris outside. No good that time. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. From the baseline. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not much the defense could do there with Richardson bouncing like that.
Pass to Reed. Back to Martin. Here's Oubre from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got his third basket on the night right there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jaquez. He's covered by Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Richardson. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Love, a screen on Oubre. Outside Love. Let's go with a three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morris. And he drops it in from the low post. And the 76ers lead by 18. The Heat have gone 6 for 9 in the half. On the wing, Richardson. Beverly defending. Outside Love. Pass to Bryant. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They just can't. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Beverly with it. We've got Kelly Oubre, Patrick Beverly out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Marcus Morris, and it's Reed in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Beverly knows he's out there to pass the ball, guys. A skilled floor general. He really distributes it well.
Butler against Oubre. Hero, the pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. Kept alive. Here's Martin. Some solid defense from Martin.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Martin outside. Lowry with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Butler. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Shakes him. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Substitution on the court.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he lobs it up top. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
Inside. And Harris throws it down.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
Martin with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Lowry into the lane. And they pick up 2.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Takes it inside. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Butler's shot is good. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lowry against Maxey. Here's Embiid. Good D by Adebayo. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Adebayo, a screen on Harris. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Sixers.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Joel Embiid.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Lowry. The 3. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Maxey passes to Embiid. Three-pointer. And the 76ers another three.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
You know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Butler, good.
The well put together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Lowry lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Embiid. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his side. Man, his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
Right side, Butler. Off target from outside. Here's Embiid. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Grant.
The talk coming in. This game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
And go back to the steal by Embiid. That ignited the break. And Joel's length is such a factor defensively.
Edwards drives in. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. There's the 3. It's good from long range.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Edwards, a screen on Maxey. Conley kicks to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Well, we know Nick Batum can hurt you from the perimeter. That time he shows you his ups. Go ahead, get up, Nicholas Batum.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Maxey passes to Embiid. Edwards against Maxey. Back to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Embiid, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Towns dishes to McDaniels. To the wing on the left. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
McDaniels with the ball. Maxey covering. Here's Conley. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Embiid with the steal. Pass break, Philadelphia. All going up court. Batum, good. Batum's got 6.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Edwards against Oubre.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Edwards against Oubre. The pass to Reed. To the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Beverly against Conley. Tries the spin move. Martin kicks to Beverly. Pocket 6. Shot from the wing. Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here we are looking at Kelly Oubre Jr. He's capable, Doris, of lighting it up on any given night.
Kevin, from the moment he stepped into the NBA league, this guy has been a proven scorer. He's got a ton of flair to his game. He's probably best used in that 6-man role, though he has put up very good numbers as a starter. I just like his change of pace when he comes off the bench.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. Edwards with it. He has 7. Anderson outside. McDaniels up top. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. The Timberwolves on top, up 3. And we'll get... some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Reed out there with Martin. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Back to Reed. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
That one good for 2. Beverly's got his first points of the night.
Well, this guy's ability to attack and be aggressive. Patrick Beverly in the painted area.
Here's Milton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Reed misses. The 76ers trail. Inside, it's it out to Covington. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Reed. Back to Beverly. Oubre outside. Connects from three-point range. Oubre's got 9 points.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Here's McDaniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Up top, Embiid, defended by Milton. Spins. Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Assertive move by Embiid.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, DA. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Gobert in the corner. Back to McDaniel. Milton the pass to McDaniel. Yep, that one goes. 12 points for Jaden McDaniel.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Here's Embiid. Minnesota with the rebound. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Anderson.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Milton. Here's Maxey. And the 3 off target. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Milton. Over Maxey. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Milton. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, Karl Anthony Towns is a 3-level scorer. And if the pull-up jumper is cooking, turn the lights out.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Picked off in midair. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the court for Minnesota, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Embiid, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
To the inside. Harris kicks to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Harris passes to Embiid. For Gobert. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Outside for Batum. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Melton passes to Embiid. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's Conley. Brown outside. Outside Edwards. Brown sets a screen for Edwards. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Maxey finds Embiid. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
And the 76ers with some changes.
Substitution on the court.
And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Martin.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Edwards. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was.
First team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Edwards, no good on that one.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. And Towns gets it to go.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Down low, and finished off by Martin.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. To the middle, here's Towns, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Assisted by
Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Towns with the steal. Gobert trying to get open, and again, Karl Anthony Towns.
the assist goes to
And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the 76ers. Here's Reed. That 3 off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Beverly. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Oubre. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Knocks down the 3-ball. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
And the rejection by Towns.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Brown sets a screen for Conley. And he converts the layup. Conley's got his third basket of the night.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things...
And so it's Minnesota riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Oubre. Martin is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Reed in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Conley dishes to Edwards. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Towns with the steal. Minnesota leading by 18. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss. The 76ers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Daniels, he's checked in for Troy Brown. Here's Oubre. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And this is one thing about Kelly Oubre. I know he's thin, but there's a wiry strength to him. He's able to take the hit and complete it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Towns. Takes a 3. His second miss of the game. Still has him shooting 8 for 10. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Pass to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Joel showing off the range.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Melton. Towns wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Cat answers with his own 3, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Embiid kicks to Melton. Back to Embiid. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley for 3. That's tipped. The 76ers trail by 18. Towns with it, picked up by Harris. Conley with the 3, hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside, Towns unloads. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. And it's Towns penetrating. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nobody near Melton. Sinks the three-pointer. Melton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Elton kicks to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. They grab their own miss, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Goes up again, and it's finished off inside by Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Foul call. Anthony Edwards. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Edwards with another miss. Harris looking it over. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Well, Brent, an interesting matchup here tonight, especially when you take a closer look at the center position.
Well, for the over 60 crowd, this is a fun one, B.A. It's not often that we highlight the center position as being the key matchup, but the big men on these teams, they deserve attention. It's going to be great watching them tonight.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
The focus Edwards has, I mean, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Pass to Adebayo. The three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Gobert. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Butler taking his time here. And it's Butler with the jam.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Towns. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Martin. And the layup is good off the glass.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Lowry. Adebayo up top. Back to Lowry. Launches a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Now here's Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Adebayo against Gobert. To the paint. Butler can't get it to go.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Edwards for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
It's blocked by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Butler covering. Here's Gobert. Towns down low. He's against Martin. Back to Gobert. Just two to shoot. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And here's Hero. All alone. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brent, what a player Kyle Lowry has become. Over 15 years in the league and still going strong.
It's amazing how Kyle has done such a remarkable job as being reliable and being available for when it counts the most. I mean, when he's on the floor, there's so many little things that Kyle's able to do to impact winning, and that's where the value really shines through.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Martin. And the Heat, another three.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Adebayo from long range. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, so much of offensive rebounding is about timing, and that's how Martin got in there to take advantage of the defense.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Reed checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards.
Now it's Reed. Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Conley against Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Richardson. To the left side wing. Love passes to Richardson. Love, a screen on Conley. Back to Love. 13 feet out. That one no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Josh Richardson out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brett?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry. And then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
Now here's McDaniels. He's scoreless. Reed, good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's McDaniels. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Richardson's gotten his first points in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Bryant outside. Down low. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Fast break, Minnesota. An open look for Reed. And that one's long. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Love finds Richardson. And it's blocked.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Another miss by Minnesota.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Outside Richardson. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Ben Robinson with a timely trade.
Milton passes to Anderson. Now Reed. Outside Milton. Outside Anderson. Back to Milton. Beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Count that bucket.
Well, Richardson came in shooting threes and thought that might be the only thing he could do. He's no one-trick pony.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires the three. Love grabs the miss. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Jaquez, the pass to Bryant. To the paint. And the layup is good. Now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Milton passes to Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got 5 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Richardson with it, picked up by Reed. Bryant outside. They set the pick. The three-pointer off the mark. And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Bryant. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Bryant doing some work on the inside. Nice soft touch from 10 feet and in.
Anderson passes to McDaniels. Misses the three. Bryant outside. Got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard fought.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Caleb Martin.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Now here's Lowry. No points so far. Pass to Adebayo. Martin outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, sweet move. Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Lowry, good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And finished off by Anderson.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And you talk to his coaching staff. One thing they like about Caleb Martin, the leadership.
Well, it's amazing when a role player has a voice on a team. And that's what you get with Caleb. He's a great communicator on both ends of the floor. He knows his plays. He knows the opponent's plays. What a great glue guy.
Reed against Adebayo. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Here's Anderson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Adebayo, a screen on Conley. For 3, Lowry. That one doesn't drop. Minnesota has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Edwards finds Reed. Oh, a special move before that shot. Reed's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
Anderson. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. And here's Butler outside. Anderson pulls it down.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. The steal. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 11. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
A line change here for Miami. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Robinson. Pass to Jaquez. Bryant, right side. Over Edwards. Conley against Richardson. Back to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. 19-footer. Over to the left wing. Here's Jaquez. Hits the trifecta. Jaquez has got 5.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
Here's Anderson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Love. Pass to Jaquez. And here's Robinson. Guarded by Edwards. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. Richardson picks him up. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Robinson, a screen on Brown. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Edwards finds Gobert. Outside Anderson. Pass to Edwards. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Kyle Anderson has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Heat shooting only 42%. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Miami trailing. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Gobert. Towns for 3. They get it back. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in.
To the line for the Timberwolves, number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
Back to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Inside. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Lowry. Martin, left side. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley against Lowry. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. Gobert passes to Towns. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Spins. Pass to Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Minnesota has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Towns for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Martin. Up and in on the layup. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Martin can heat up, and when this happens, he keeps looking to score.
Conley passes to Gobert. McDaniels against Hero. Outside Conley. Gobert inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And wow, I mean, Gobert had them fooled. The pump fake puts the defender totally off balance.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. 9-point game. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Gobert no good. For Miami, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Hero for 3. Gobert against Adebayo. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. 3-pointer. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Butler on the wing. McDaniels covered.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Takes the 3. Rebound Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And it's McDaniels off the drive. The kick out to Edwards. Launches a 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. Fires for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the drive. Gobert. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Adebayo, no good.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Heat have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Butler. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Towns. From the right block, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyle Anderson.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Martin misses. And here's Minnesota now. They lead by 7. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McDaniels. Basket's good.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And Miami has possession. And it's Butler off the drive. Pass to Hero. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Sinks it from distance.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here.
Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Look at the 76ers starting group. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Melton against Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Melton passes to Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Maxey against Lowry. Outside Martin. And a miss there on the triple. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
Hey, Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Harris outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Butler deciding where to go with it. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Melton against Hero. And here's Embiid. And Batum kicks to Maxey. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Embiid drives in. And Embiid throws it down.
Just come on. Like, how do you stop Embiid? Just using that bounce right there. Just unreal.
Adebayo with a screen on Batum. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Butler.
And part of the longevity of Batum's career is that his game translates to these times. A case in point, the versatility defensively.
Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Butler against Batum. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Shot clock at 5. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Offensive rebound. Embiid shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
Lowry fires away from outside. And Embiid pulls it down. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
Nice looking jumper for Embiid. So fluid for a guy his size.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. No good on the 3. The 76ers leading by 4. Up top, Maxey. Nobody near Melton. Drops in the tray.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And slam dunk by Butler.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Good job by Harris, forcing the contact right there, making the D send him to the line.
No good on the second free throw. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
There's the pass to Embiid. Here's Melton. Out to Harris. Lets it go with the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Look at Butler. They're just attacking the rim. Really skilled at drawing the contact and creating fouls.
And he's good on the second. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Harris a screen on Lowry. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. Hero from long range. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A big-time effort for Joel. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Marcus Morris. Martin is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Reed at the 5 spot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. And here is Morris. Following Kyle Lowry's 3. RJ, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic. Just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with LeBron.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Richardson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Morris with the bucket.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game. Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Richardson, no luck.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Beverly. Morris has got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Love with the screen on Beverly. Here's Richardson. The kick out to Bryant. Love the pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Jaquez. Can they get it? Oubre pulls it in.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Martin with it. Robinson picks him up. The 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And once in a while, Kenyon Martin Jr. has a blow-up game, RJ. We've seen it.
Yeah, Kev, he's got the talent to put up points in a hurry. A little bit up and down from night to night. That's what young players are. But when he is on, boy, you better keep feeding him.
The Heat trail by 10. Jaquez can't hit. Martin up top. He's guarded by Love. Reed, a screen on Robinson. Pass to Beverly. Back to Morris. In the corner, Reed with it. Misses the three. Heat have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Back to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Philadelphia with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Oubre kicks to Beverly. The 76ers need to get off a shot. If it counts. Reed's got 6 here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-5 run here. And stolen by Love. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Robinson. The tray. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 10. Martin wide open. He fires. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now, here is Robinson. No scoring in this one. Love the pass to Richardson. Got a hand on it. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
From deep, Richardson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
5 seconds left in the first half. Here's Morris. Nails the baby hook. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers ahead as they end the second quarter. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Here's Batum. Here's Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. And Batum with the basket on the assist from Tobias Harris. Batum's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. Butler against Batum. And it's Butler missing. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Butler against Harris. Back to Embiid. Maxey looking it over. Fires the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And continuing to add to his offense over time. Butler excels at breaking down the defense.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. The 76ers leading by 8. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Lowry for 3. Martin against Harris. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Outside for Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Tries the spin move. And good that time.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Richardson against Maxey. The pass to Melton. And the layup's good off the glass. Melton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Bryant against Embiid, and Bryant kicks to Love. Passes it to Richardson. At the elbow, it's Bryant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 76ers leading by 7. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Pass to Melton. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Jaquez. Uncovered. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harris passes to Maxey. Back to Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Harris has got 5 points so far.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some work down low.
Maxey against Richardson. There's the triple. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Bryant has the open look. Drains the three-pointer. Bryant's got his second bucket tonight.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Harris, and he drains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take.
And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, in at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. Butler against Martin. Butler goes in, gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
An assertive penetrator. Love watching Butler use that athleticism to drive and finish inside.
Lowry has the open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Morris with a screen on Hero. Morris outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The Heat trail by 5. Three-pointer, Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Beverly. He feeds it to Oubre. Butler with the steal. Hero from long range. Hero on the wing. And the pass to Adebayo. Wants to get it to Butler and does. That ties it up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Miami?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Reed. Offensive rebound. Back to Martin. Adebayo against Reed. Clock at 6. Beverly, the pass to Martin. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside for Lowry. And it's in there. And the Heat lead by 3.
Oh, love the smooth shot from Lowry. Keeping it out of the defense's reach with the floater.
Embiid with a screen on Hero. To halt the run. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Butler, no good. The 76ers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And the basket by Embiid.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Embiid wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Butler against Batum. Butler, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
On the wing, Harris. Defended by Butler. Here's Embiid. Outside for Batum. Spins. To the paint. Here's Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Martin with the screen for Lowry. And there's the drive. Takes the 3. And it's Martin missing.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Pass to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball over. Harris a screen on Lowry. Batum standing before. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 4. Hero finds Adebayo. Hero against Batum. Adebayo for the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Here's Embiid. Nifty move. Puts the move on. And the dunk by Embiid.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And here are the 76ers now. Shakes them. Off target. So Philadelphia wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
no shortage of... speed on the court tonight, Clark. Both of these teams can do damage on the break.
And I don't know anybody who loves basketball that doesn't love this kind of matchup. Get your track shoes on and keep your head out of the popcorn. They're getting up and down in windshield wiper fashion.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Paul Reed is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Harris in at small forward. Steps back. Here's Reed. Up top, Embiid. Pass to Melton. Back to Embiid. From deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Conley against Maxey. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Towns.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Melton. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Embiid, a screen on Conley. Pass to Embiid.
Not many ways to avoid Gobert when he's on you. I mean, that's what makes him so tough.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Pass to Embiid. Harris, a screen on Gobert. Tries to spin move. McDaniels with it. Picked up by Embiid. Jumps up. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
And Embiid throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Screen by Embiid. For 3, Maxey. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Big-time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Outside Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Maxey surveys. Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels from long range. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
.146 left in the first quarter. Here's Harris. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When you're a scorer like Harris, tough defense like that doesn't bother you a whole lot.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Now here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Gobert passes to Conley. Now Towns. Embiid covers. Shot is up. Another miss by Minnesota.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Releases from 15, and it's Harris. That time on the assist from Embiid.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Edwards looking for an opening. To the middle. The kick out to Conley. Sweet little floater. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Outside Maxey. 12 seconds left in the first quarter here. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there. Fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Anderson. Inside. Here's Reed. Lays it up and banks it in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Stolen by Anderson. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Patrick Beverley out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Marcus Morris. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Covington in at the center. Spins. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Back to Reed. The three is up. It's rebounded by Morris.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Stolen by Reed.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Edwards for 3. Counted from distance. Edwards has got 8. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good, to be honest with you, BA, in that Hoops movie. He was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Minnesota in the lead. And he drives in, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Milton for three. Outside, Anderson. Tries the spin move. And Edwards slams it in.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Oubre, a screen on Milton. And stolen by Edwards. On the break. Lets it go from deep. Milton, no good. The Sixers trailing. Now Beverly, count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Beverly's got 6 in the quarter.
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there.
The kick out to Edwards. Back to Anderson. Clock at 6. It's Edwards on the wing. From downtown, that is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
The corner three isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this, Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot. On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Reed with it, now guarded by Beverly. Edwards, a pass to Reed, and stolen by Covington. On the break. Here's Beverly. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
There's 37 seconds left in the second. Edwards can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Oubre. It's Martin on the wing. Covington, a screen on McDaniels. He buries it from 3. Oubre's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anderson with a screen on Martin. Edwards, a pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And the 76ers with some changes. And both free throws good for Edwards. Just 4 seconds left in the second. Here's Harris. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pass to Reed. Now here's Embiid. Back to Reed. Doubled by Towns. Three-pointer Embiid. Towns with a rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the strike.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Joel Embiid pulls it down. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Here's Conley. Count that one. Conley's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
To the left wing. 3-pointer Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you.
Often when Embiid has a lane, he looks to throw it down, and he's got great speed for a big fella. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Reed. Uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
It's Brown on the wing. Outside Conley. Towns outside. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Conley against Maxey. Melton outside. Out to the wing. Outside Maxey. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. The 3. Here's Harris. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 4 assists now tonight. To the paint. Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
First one falls for him. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Milton is checked in. And Covington, here we go. And the jam by Covington.
And Covington really gets to the hoop in no time, thanks to tremendous speed. He's not easy to keep up with. He's really fast. How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Pass to Morris. Oubre against Brown. Morris, a screen on Milton. Beverly for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, it'll be Sixers ball. Reed's checked in for Morris. The Sixers leading. Beverly outside. Cuts off the pass. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Towns. Yes! And the foul! It's on Patrick Beverly.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Covington, a screen on Milton. Here's Beverly. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
Here's Towns. And another basket for Minnesota.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Here's Oubre. And Gobert with a block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
And Minnesota calls time here. As we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Sixers on top, up by 1. And time. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Paul Reed. Kenyon Martin is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Oubre in at the 3. Here's Covington, and the jam by Covington.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Nice balance from Gobert, not allowing the defense to overwhelm him.
To the wing, right side. Oh, got a piece of it. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Oubre on the wing. McDaniels covering. Here's Covington. And there it is for him. Covington's got 4 points this quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Down low. Here's Gobert. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The offensive rebound. Here's Reed out to Oubre. They shoot again. Driving inside, and the layup is up and in.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Oubre against McDaniels. They swipe it. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Milton. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Covington. Tobias Harris comes in for Oubre. Melton, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Maxey in for Beverly. Back to Reed. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Right side Maxey. Driving to the basket. And they get it back. Reed passes to Embiid. Here's Reed with the clock winding down.
Oh, nothing soft thrilled about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. A minute 39 left in the game. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Pass to Embiid for three. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he makes it. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Reed. Going inside. Soft touch off the glass. Reed's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth. Melton left side. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
54 seconds left in the fourth. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Reed, a screen on Melton. And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep. Edwards has got 31 points.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're on top by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach was challenging his team to finish this one off. He told them we've played a great game this far. Let's get to the finish line. Remember to value the ball. They seem locked in, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Embiid from outside. Embiid missing again. Outside Edwards. It's off. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Boy, they didn't make it. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Team Smitty, very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Edwards. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Misses off the right iron.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Martin with the bucket.
Pretty comfortable from range. Martin puts a confident stroke on it.
Edwards against Hero. Outside, Towns. Right side, Conley. From deep. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Adebayo. Now the pass to Martin. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Gobert with it. Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, Conley. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. It's intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Shot's good by Hero.
Tyler Hero outworked the whole floor on this play, making the fast break a one-man show.
And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Gobert. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Butler kicks it out to Hero. Butler passes to Hero. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And the Heat, another 3.
He gets a good look and rises up without hesitation. That's what his coaching staff wants to see from Bam.
And it's Towns missing. The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. To the middle. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night. Towns dishes to McDaniels. Has to Gobert. 1:52 left in the first. Back to McDaniel. And stolen by Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Off target with his 3.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's McDaniels, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Passes it to Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Deep, Adebayo. Again, Adebayo missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards, that's good.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Adebayo with a screen on Conley. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Adebayo's got 8 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Towns for 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Gobert with the block. They get it back. Good on the triple. He has 5.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Edwards. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Lowry from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Now off the inbound and finished off by McDaniel.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Lowry's got 6.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
Edwards can't hit. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Minnesota making a switch. Milton's checked in. Here's Lowry. He's got 6. Outside, Hero. Outside, Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Adebayo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
And Smitty, what's the intangible that really sets Kyle Lowry apart from the others?
GA, his toughness. It's elite. You look at his size, but he plays bigger than his size. He can do things physically that most guards can't.
And here is Butler. After Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Edwards passes to Reed. Back to Edwards. Milton with it. Outside, Towns. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
No good. Shot missing. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got his second bucket.
There's the grit of Jimmy Butler. Defender all over him. Contact, and it's a bucket all the same.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Towns.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Lowry for 3. One-on-one here. Here's McDaniels. He nails it, and we're tied up. McDaniels got 9 points. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 2:49 left to play here in the half. Martin kicks to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Edwards going inside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Drills it from outside. Lowry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Heat.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
That one is no good. Timberwolves trail. For 3, Edwards. Does not get it. 3rd miss. He's made 4 from the field. The Heat have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Adebayo down low. Edwards there. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Ryan's checked in for Bam Adebayo.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Minnesota making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's Conley in for Shake Milton. And he sinks the second. And he nails the 3rd. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Richardson against Conley. Richardson attacking. Bryant gets a wide open look. And the Heat, another 3.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Now McDaniels, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by court. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Richardson kicks to Love. Back to Richardson. Down low, Love the pass to Bryant. Here's Jaquez, still without a basket. Good.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And it's Conley penetrating. He dishes it to Gobert. Knocks it loose. Kicks it to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Minnesota making some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Troy Brown comes in for McDaniel. And CLA-HR Walker in for Edwards.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he makes the first but misses the second. Inside, here's Hawkins. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Gobert with a screen for Brown. Driving inside. And Gobert kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 4. And finished off by Gobert.
This is what Gobert provides. High impact play on the glass.
Milton against Richardson. The feed to Robinson. Pass to Hawkins. Screen by Bryant. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Minnesota, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Alexander Walker passes to Milton. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Feeds to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Gobert's got 7 points for the quarter.
Good job by Gobert, living near that hoop.
Richardson left side. A slam dunk by Richardson.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Miami leading by 5. Ryan sets the screen for Richardson. There's the drive. So it's Richardson with the jam.
That's a beautiful move by Josh Richardson. And the defense, you got to be better than this. Can't allow a blow-by.
It's Anderson with the drive. It's good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Richardson. And the shot goes in. Richardson's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Heat.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
And it's Love with the ball for the Heat. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
They get the rebound. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Richardson kicks to Robinson. Back to Richardson. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Richardson's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Here's Richardson. He's got 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Love the pass to Bryant. Takes it off the glass. Bryant's got 5.
Unselfish approach from Duncan Robinson, wanting to work it over to his teammates.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Milton.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Miami ahead, up by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. The forward spots will be Butler and Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he makes that one.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Lowry kicks to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Butler feeling out of it, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Martin against Towns. Butler, and there it is for him. And the Heat lead by 5.
Inside, Butler has a gift for finding the bucket. He is so strong.
Here's Edwards, driving the lane, and finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Passes to Martin. The pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dives for it. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Hero. The shot's good. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's an incredible competitor. Kyle Lowry loves the challenge. He'll fight you tooth and nail. Teammates, they feed off his energy. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Conley kicks to Towns. Over Martin. Conley, the pass to Towns. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 7. Butler at the elbow. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
To the right side. Towns kicks to Edwards. No one near him. And good. He nails it. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Butler from outside. Hits in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
When Jimmy takes a three, you know he's spilling it. He's usually pretty picky from out there.
Here's McDaniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Outside Lowry. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots it up. And it's Towns missing. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Butler kicks to Adebayo. And the Heat, another 3.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Miami.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy didn't work.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Edwards with the drive, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Butler finds Lowry. And again, Miami with the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Missed. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. First.